So apparently, volcanoes are still the only major natural disaster we can now forecast the same way we can forecast the weather. We can predict storms days in advance, and that's because the atmosphere is always out in the open and measurable. Magma is not, it sits miles underground, and some volcanoes only erupt once every few decades. So scientists rarely get the chance to study one in action. In 1991, a volcano in the Philippines called Pinatubo gave scientists a small window of warning before it exploded. So scientists ordered an evacuation just days before the volcano erupted, leaving behind a crater over 2 kilometers wide. That evacuation saved an enormous number of lives. But by the scientists' own admission, it was closer to an educated guess than an actual forecast. 3 decades later, a handful of extremely well-studied volcanoes, like the one in Iceland and Hawaii, can now be tracked closely enough to predict almost exactly where magma will surface, sometimes down to the hour. But that precision is rare. For most volcanoes on Earth, the best warning is often just an hour before or sometimes none at all. Some eruptions are triggered by pockets of superheated water bursting underground, essentially going off like a hidden landmine with zero warning at all. So there is basically no way for us to know. The core problem is that scientists still do not fully understand the physics of what makes a magma chamber go from stable to catastrophic. Basically, what actually causes it to just start erupting. Every volcano has its own plumbing, chemistry, and eruption style, making it extremely hard to build one model that applies to all of them so we could study it. But a new approach is being tested. Instead of studying volcanoes one at a time, researchers are hunting for a shared physics that applies to all of them at once. The same way that scientists found the equation that made weather prediction possible. If they succeed, they could build models that would predict almost every volcano on the planet and make it a little safer for people that are living around volcanoes and stuff like that. But that's it from me today. If you enjoy videos like this, make sure you subscribe and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.